just got back from the podiatrist. I'm getting ready. Let me start over. I can't even talk today. I just got back from the podiatrist, and I'm getting really sick of my toes being infected. I know I'm diabetic. I know. And it takes time for my toes to heal because I have neuropathy. So, we're going on a little over 2 months now. And my left toe is healed up, which is great. My right toe, today, he had to dig down, and he said that there was, I don't know the name of it, but it was some sort of blister piece of skin thing that grows, under the, like by the toenail when it's trying to heal. And he had to take his clippers and start digging in my toe. Well, I can't feel my toes very well. I thought I couldn't feel them at all until he started digging. Then he was digging and had to clip that off, and then he had to cauterize it. Girls and boys. I felt that, oh man, it hurt. It still hurts. It still hurts. So, that happened today. I had to get my blood taken because I got to go to the doctor tomorrow. She's going to yell at me because I've gained 4 pounds. I know. Don't want to discuss it. So, yeah, the doctor tomorrow, she's going to check my blood and see how I'm doing, because I have anemia. She wants to check that. My glucose, my hemoglobin, my T3 and T4 for my hypothyroidism, my ferritin, and my B12 and my vitamin D. She's checking all of that. So I didn't have to fast today, thank God. My friend's dad took me because I forgot to call for a ride. I have so many appointments that it's hard to remember when you have to call 48 hours in advance. And when I have an appointment on Tuesday, I have to call Friday. So I always forget that I have to call Friday, and then I'm like all messed up. So I had to call him last night and see if he could take me today. So he took me to the podiatrist and then to get my blood taken, and then we went to Arby's. So we just got home. Saturday I went to a wedding, and I wore this to be exact. I only wore it for a little while, so I thought I would wear it today. It's riding up. But anyway, I have it's sheer. You can see through it. So I have like a tank top with lace at the top underneath it, and then I have a necklace that my friend Kim got me. And, well, there's a tail. Zanny just jumped up here. Yes, that's a Dole box back there that my brother got some groceries in, and I have to put in the trash tomorrow. Trash day's tomorrow. So, let's see. What else has been happening? Oh, the wedding was a Scottish wedding. All the guys wore kilts, and they had swords. Now, see, my friend Andy, who I graduated with, and we grew up together. We used to play in the dirt when we were little. He used to like me when we were younger. But I was like, no, we're just friends. That's the way it is. I love him as a brother. And his parents are they call me Liza. That's what they call me. That's my nickname from them. Liza. She calls me her other daughter. But my friend Lisa, who is his sister, her and I have been friends also since we were little. She's 2 years younger than me. So, maybe 3. Anyway, we all went up north, and I was by Stacy and I couldn't go. I was in Niles and Michigan, and I was probably 7 miles from Stacy, and I couldn't go to see her. But I made this, it was a fast decision to go because I wasn't going to go at all. And so I decided, well, Lisa said to me, you have to go with me because I can't go with them by myself, meaning her parents, because all they do is fight. And she said, you can be the mediator. And I'm like, oh gosh. So, of course, they started fighting, and I'm like, we all need to chill out. I try to have the calm, sweet voice. And so, we had a long trip. And we had a long trip back because we didn't leave there till almost 10 o'clock. So we didn't get home until late. And then that night, I didn't go to bed until like 5 a.m. And then I got up at 8. So I haven't been getting much sleep at all here lately. But, it's just one of those things where you got to deal with it. I try to sleep as much as I can, but I wake up at 6 o'clock in the morning and I cannot go back to sleep. It's either 5:30 or 6 every morning. It doesn't matter how late I stay up most of the time. And if I don't get up then, I'm at least up by 7 or 8. Never sleep in longer than that. Nope, ever. Now I start getting tired about 10 o'clock, and I try not to go to sleep, but I have to go to sleep sometimes. How many minutes? Okay. I watched the BET Awards, and of course, I didn't like most of it, but I wanted to see the Prince tributes on there, and I thought that there was only going to be one. But there were 5 different ones, I think. More than that. They sang more of the songs than that. And I was pleasantly surprised by most of them. Especially Sheila E. I loved her performance. And so I was very happy that they did it right. I'm not saying that Madonna was bad. I'm saying that they should have had more of a tribute to Prince than they had on the billboards. But BET did it upright. I'm telling you. I was pleased with it. A lot of people weren't, because it was kind of, some of the songs were over the top. Like Jennifer Hudson, she basically screamed through the whole thing, and she sang Purple Rain. I'm not going to say I didn't like it, but it wasn't my favorite performance of the night. Sheila E. was. Plus, there's a guy who I'd never heard of named Bilal. Bilol, I think is his name. He sang The Beautiful Ones, and he did a really good job. Let's see who else. Maxwell, I think is his name. He sang Nothing Compares to You. And when he did it, he said It's been 7 hours and 66 days, which is how long it had been since Prince had died. So, of course, I started crying. Just stupid, I know. But I can't help it. But anyway, I just wanted to mention that. If nobody wants to hear it, I just wanted to mention it. I'm trying to think if anything else has been going on. I don't know. I'm going to be talking to my nephew Skylar on Facebook chat. Hopefully tonight, maybe. Last night he had to, I can't remember what he called it, but he's in the Marines, so he has to do, you know what they say. And sometimes he gets time to himself, and I want to talk to him really bad. So I'm hoping tonight we can talk. My friend Kevin was supposed to come over Sunday, and he couldn't because he worked over, because we're watching Orange is the New Black. And we're only watching like a couple episodes each time he's here, which is once a week. So he couldn't come over Sunday, so he was going to come over yesterday. Well, then they called him into work, and he called me and he said, they called me into work and I couldn't say no. And I said, that's okay. And he kept saying, I'm sorry, please don't be mad at me. And I said, I'm not mad at you. I said, it's all right. We can do it another day. So then he said, what are you doing Thursday? Because that's my other day off. And I said, nothing. And he said, well, I've got to go to the eye doctor in Marion. So we'll go eat somewhere. I'll go to the eye doctor, and then we'll come back to your place and watch Orange is the New Black. I said, okay. So Thursday he's coming over. Which I'm excited about. I really like Kevin. He's a good guy. He really is. He's a good guy. Well, it's 12 minutes and 39 seconds. I know that there was more things that I wanted to talk to you about. Oh, I didn't get my sleep study yet because my insurance said they wouldn't cover it. Sorry about that, Dole Box. I bet you all are going, is that bananas back there? Does she have a big box of bananas? No. I'm diabetic. I can't eat very many bananas. Very many. Anyway, so my insurance had to have a prior authorization, so I didn't get that yet. I didn't go to my lung doctor yet to see the results of my asthma test, which I have, and my echocardiogram, which I'm sure is okay, or they would have called me and told me if something dangerous was going on. But it was my heart, he said. You know, because doctors know everything, which is why I said, I forgot what I was saying. Anyway, it's 14 minutes, so I'll think of what I was saying later, and I'm sure I'll say it in the other video. So I'm going to try to keep making videos, and I love you all. Have a good day. Bye, everyone.